Sagittarius, I'm looking at the sun card on the bottom of the deck, what you can't see coming. I'm looking at divine blessings coming out of the sky into your life. I know life's been hard for you these past few months, but I'm looking at some type of new opportunity or a new beginning. For some of you, for you, this could also be a new way of looking at life, a new direction in life, a new purpose in life. Smells like freedom. I'm looking at the Three of Cups, which is a celebration. So I'm looking at the Sun card is the highest card in this room. It's the good stuff. And I'm looking at a celebration that comes from that. So congratulations. All right. On the right track is what I'm looking at. And I'm looking at, woo, leads you right into the money. Nice. This is where the universe could, woo, bam, I'm looking at this. Let me just show you. Let me just show you the love. So I'm looking at a new beginning. Something happens. It makes you excited. And then bam. It's like, ooh, it's like we're dancing about money. All right, so I'm looking at some type of new opportunity popping up. On the dice, we're in the 1 to the 3. The 1 speaks on a new beginning, or the masculine energy, or force, or momentum forward. And it's into the 3 in the future. The 3 speaks on the child. Right, so I'm looking at 2 aspects of the child popping up. So for some of you, this might be your inner child. For some of you, this might be your outward child. So depending on your situation, you could be nurturing, buying yourself cool stuff, or we could be buying somebody else cool stuff. And it's like about a blended mixture of both for some of you. All right, I'm looking at something that gets you attention, something that needs your attention right now, something you need to focus on. I can smell accountability. So make sure that you're holding yourself accountable for the things that need to be done. Right? We don't need anybody there with a stick poking you, saying, hey, do this. Hey, go do that. Right? So if there's dishes on the counter that need to be cleaned, we clean them. If there's a bill that needs to be paid, we pay it. If there's a video that needs to be made, we make it. Right? So whatever this is, if there's a shift I need to go work, then we go work it. Whatever that is, so I'm looking at some type of focus that's put on your future, on where you're at in life, and how to make yourself get to the next, through the next stage, the next chapter. I'm looking at a book, turning a page. For some of you, there's a book out there that you need to buy. There's a book you're looking for. I'm looking at a person in like a library, looking through books inside my mind. I'm looking at the Akashic Records. I'm looking at blueprints being selected from the Akashic Records. This is also trying to how to figure out how to lay. A dog's barking for confirmation. So this is also figuring out how to layer your life. So for some of you, you've got a dog popping up. Or you're going to be getting a dog in this next cycle. It's okay, come here. All right, so there's shifts of energy that have taken place around me right now. Now we're going to shift gears. Now we're going in the opposite direction. Now I'm looking at the energy is shifted. Now my cards are going in reverse. All right, I'm looking at the downwards. This is going to be on the feminine energy. So I'm looking at the things you're getting crumbed in life. Right, there needs to be a focus on that. All right, so we want to switch roles to where if you're that right now, then we become that. Right, we want to be the boss of every area of your life. My white dog is now growling. Energy is shifting again. I'm looking forward into the future. Make sure that we're learning how to set healthy boundaries with people. When people cross those boundaries, there needs to be consequences. So if you're a Sagittarius, we need to make sure that we're walking away from people, places, and things that aren't good for you anymore, or situations you can't control. We're going to go forward. Now the energy is spinning into a circular motion. We're looking at the next chapter, the next cycle of your life. There's some healing. Something physical healing. Might feel like it's hurting inside the body. For some of you, this is emotional. So I'm looking at there being something that's addressed underneath the surface. This is also walking away from something that's not in your favor, not working for you, leaving a place. As I was saying that, my light moved and fell to the side, and it's a circle too. As we're shifting into the circle, the cards are making a downwards trajectory now. Looking at your weaknesses, this is your ability to charge forward with things in life. This is coming in upside down. So this is being passionate about something and doing everything you can to make it happen. And this is coming in, so this is lack of passion, lack of motivation, lack of willpower. Right? So we want to get excited about life again. We want to find something. If you don't have nothing, then we got to go out there and get it. Right? So that means we got to knock on doors, talk to people. We got to reach into the community. You got to move. You got to shift your life in some way to make that happen. We got to do whatever it takes. And there's like a flow that you get into that you're looking for. And that is what this next cycle is about getting you into that ebb, into that flow. All right, guys, I'm going to end the reading there. There's a lot more coming through. Listen, if you want to book a full session, I would pick it up from here and let you know exactly what's coming up in this next chapter of your life. All right, guys, I got 2 spots open for today. If you guys want to book a full session, just shoot me a message. Also, in the comment section of the description of whatever platform this is on, you're going to see my website, my phone number, all the information to get a hold of me and book a session. I will see you guys very soon. Enjoy your immortality.